Other type is known as entry point in forex. When we say other type is known as entry point in forex, there are two different ways to enter the forex market. We have the market execution, which is known as instant execution, and we have the pending order or pending execution. You always see it on your MT4 or MT5 as well. Market execution or execution, that's what you see them. This means you enter the market at the current price where the market is at that moment. Market execution means you enter the market at that current price where the market is at that moment. This is based on your analysis. It tells you to enter instantly, and then you will have to make use of the market execution, which is instant execution. Is why pending order or pending execution, this is you sending an order to your broker, telling your broker that you want to wait for the price to get to a certain level before you are triggered or before you enter the trade. My broker, please let this market get, I want to wait. If the market gets to this level, trigger me. That's what is called pending order. It's just like, let me make example with the market execution and pending order. It's like when you get to the market to buy fish, when you ask the seller how much is this fish, and the seller said is 200 naira or $200. You did not price, you just give the seller the money, take your 200 naira or take your $200. Is called what? Instant execution, market execution. You don't have to price. But pending order is immediately the seller told you is 200 naira or $200. You already have the initial amount you want to buy the fish on your memory, like this fish won't be more than 50 naira or $50. You have to tell the the buyer how much will you sell it last, and the seller, you have to ask the seller how much will you sell it last. The seller will like, okay, bring 150. You still say no madam, it's too cost reduce. Okay, bring 100. You say no madam, it's too cost reduce. You already have that $50 in your mind or 50 naira in your mind, waiting for the seller to take that price down to the 50 naira or $50 before what you you place an entry or before you make the payment. That's how it is with pending order. Immediately the seller says, okay, bring bring the $50 or 50 naira. You like, okay, I'm in for this. Then you want to make your payment. That's how it is with what? Pending order. Now we have four types of pending order, which I don't often use them, but most time I do use them, and I will show you on the chart as well. We have four type. We have the buy stop, we have the sell stop, we have the buy limit, and we have the sell limit. The buy stop order. This is an order placed above price. Okay, you place it like, okay, I want the price to get to this level before you trigger me. So the market was here, was at this point, but you like, I want the price to get to this level before you trigger me. So you have to place the order on this one. Let me say the price here is 1.5 CV. So you are waiting for the price to get to this place before you are triggered. So that's what is called buy stop order. Why sell stop order is the opposite. So when this is your entry point, the price was here. You are waiting for the price to get to what this certain level before you are being triggered on the trade. That's it with buy stop and sell stop. Why buy limit? Buy limit is the price was here, the price was here, and just like the example we made, waiting for the seller to take the price to tell you that okay, the fish is 50 naira or $50 before you make the payment. So you are waiting for the price to get to this level before you enter for the the buy. This order, you have to place it on your, most time you wait for it manually, you have to wait for it manually, or you place it on your MT4 or MT5. Maybe you don't know when, what you'll be doing before price gets to that place, so you don't want to miss out on that trade. So you have to place the order. Okay, my broker, when price get to here, trigger me on the buy. So it is called buy limit. When the price pushes down to this level, trigger you on the buy. Then when it gets to that your entry point, so you'll be triggered, and what, if it moves in your favor, you will be in profit. And if it moves against you, what, you have to lose that trade. So it is with the sell. So if price the price was here, so you tell your broker, I want the price to get to this point before you trigger me for the sell. So when the price get to this point, you'll be triggered on that trade. And what, if it moves in your favor, you will be in profit. And if it what, keeps what pushing up, you will be in loss. So let's go to the chart. This is it. Remember, I told you I entered the trade here. So if you've seen this setup in the morning, if you watch days on Friday, and I want to show you something. So I saw this setup in the morning. If you check the time, it's what, Nigeria time, 6:30 a.m. So I saw this setup very early. I saw this setup around 4. So when the trade was here, that's when I saw this setup. So I want the trade to get to this point, and what, before what, it sells down. But since I normally wait from some confluence, I have to what, sit on my computer watching the trade, doing all these up and down stuffs, doing all this up and down stuff. But if you know you'll be busy, that's when you ought have to set your what, your pending order. That's when, if you be busy, you have to set your sell limit here, your sell limit. So you tell your broker that when the trade get to this point, you tell your broker that when the trade get to this point, it should trigger you. You have to set your sell limit here on this point. So when the trade pushes here, immediately any candle gets to this point, they don't have to wait for uh, any sharp pattern there on that place in the evening star, or your your bearish engulfy or pin bar. No, you don't have to wait for all that. It has to what, just triggered immediately any candle gets to that place. And if it what moves down in your favor, you'll be in profit. And if you what, keep pushing up, you'll be in loss. You understand? That's that with what, with sell limit. Why sell stop? Why sell stop is when this is sell stop. So if the trade has moved in your favor, you tell your broker you've seen some setting, and he's keep doing all this fluctuating stuff. You tell your broker, okay, when this trade broke this level or this level, trigger me. So if this candle, you've already see your setup that immediately this trade break this level, it will continue selling. So you tell your broker, okay, when this trade break this level, trigger me. So then you place your stop loss, your position, put it here. So your SL will be somewhere here. So to target 1:2. So if the trade gets to this point, since it's keep coming down, if you get to here, you'll be triggered on the trade. So if it what, respect this level and what, and reverses back, you will lose. You will lose that trade. But if it what, keep moving in your favor, that's when you what, you will make what, more profit. And when you get to this your point of interest, which is your target for the day, it will stop you at, and you'll be in profit. You understand? That's that with what, with sell stop. So If the trade is keep coming down, you put your entry here, enter, and what? You continue selling. That's that for sell stop. I normally use these ones only during news. Like when I know if this was news, I would like immediately this candle broke. If this candle broke this level, it will continue selling. I normally use it on news when I'm trading news. Then now let's go to the chart. Buy, buy stop, buy stop. So this is your buy stop. If the trade was here, if the trade was here, if the trade was here, if this was the current price of the trade, you have to set it here that immediately it break this high, this level, immediately break this level, you should be triggered on the trade here. So for then the market will not have to wait for any other candlestick formation because you've already asked place an order that it should trigger you when it get to this price. Like when you get to the 50 naira or $50, you are in for the trade. So immediately get to this place, you will be triggered. If it moves in your favor, you will be in profit because you've been triggered. Because you've been triggered, then if it moves against you, you'll be in what? In loss. Buy limit. Like if the trade get to this point, yes. If the trade was here and if it get to this point, it should trigger you. Then what? You have to what? Immediately get to this point, you'll be triggered. And what if you keep moving in your favor, you make what? Money, and if it continue selling, you what? You lose that trade. That's that for sell limit, buy limit, sell stop, and sell stop. You understand the two other type: instant execution or market execution and pending order.